like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Na Dior Pop. Sometimes the most beautiful BTS moments don't happen on stage in front of thousands of fans. They happen quietly behind the scenes. Moments where laughter, chaos, and genuine love between the members come together in the most unexpected way. And that's exactly what happened inside the HYBE building. What started as an ordinary filming day suddenly turned into a heart-melting surprise for Suga. With the help of BTS members and their staff, a secret plan was carefully prepared to catch Yoongi completely off guard. But as the cameras rolled, something even more special happened. Jimin, glowing with his blonde hair under the studio lights, stayed incredibly focused on the filming, while Jungkook slowly moved closer, watching everything unfold. Around them, the other members tried their best to hide their excitement, although one person, J-Hope, nearly turned the entire plan into joyful chaos. And when Yoongi finally realized what everyone had done for him, the moment became something ARMY will never forget. In the world of K-pop, fans often witness exciting performances, chaotic behind-the-scenes moments, and playful interactions between idols. But every now and then, there are moments that feel much deeper, moments that reveal the genuine bond between the members of BTS. One of those unforgettable moments happened inside the HYBE building, when BTS and their staff secretly prepared a heartfelt surprise for Suga. What made the moment even more memorable for many fans was the presence of Jimin and Jungkook, known by fans as JIKOOK, who played their own quiet part in creating the emotional surprise. At first, the day looked completely normal. Inside the HYBE building, staff members were moving around preparing equipment, cameras were being set up, and the BTS members appeared busy with what looked like a regular filming schedule. But behind the scenes, something special was being planned. The idea was simple but meaningful. The members and staff wanted to surprise Yoongi and show him how much he was appreciated. They wanted his reaction to be genuine, so everyone had to act naturally and pretend that nothing unusual was happening. Among the members, Jimin immediately caught attention. His blonde hair shined brightly under the studio lights, making him stand out even in a busy room. But what was even more noticeable was how focused he looked during filming preparations. Jimin seemed completely concentrated on the shoot, carefully watching everything around him as if he were just doing his job. However, fans who know Jimin well might say that when he looks that focused, it sometimes means he's hiding something. Not far away, Jungkook slowly moved closer to where the filming was taking place. The youngest member of BTS appeared relaxed, but his eyes quietly scanned the room as if making sure everything was ready. There was a small moment where Jimin and Jungkook briefly looked toward each other. No words were exchanged, but there was a quiet understanding between them. Fans often say that JIKOOK have their own silent language, a way of communicating without needing to speak. And in moments like this, that connection becomes very noticeable. Meanwhile, the other BTS members were also preparing themselves. RM tried to look calm while casually talking with the staff. Jin stood near the entrance, almost as if he was waiting for the perfect moment. V occasionally covered his smile, clearly excited but trying not to reveal the plan too soon. But the one person who looked the most suspicious was J-Hope. His cheerful personality made it hard for him to hide his excitement. He looked like he was about to burst with energy at any second. The members even joked that J-Hope was the source of chaos during the entire preparation. Every time someone reminded him to stay calm, he would laugh and try again, only to nearly give the surprise away a few seconds later. That playful chaos only made the situation more entertaining. Everyone was waiting for one person who had no idea what was happening. Yoongi. When Suga finally walked into the room, the atmosphere shifted immediately. He looked relaxed and calm, probably thinking he was simply arriving for another work schedule. Nothing seemed unusual from his perspective. For a few seconds, everything stayed quiet. Then suddenly, surprise! The entire room erupted with cheers. BTS members and staff appeared all at once, smiling, laughing, and celebrating as cameras captured Yoongi's reaction. For a brief moment, Suga looked completely stunned. His eyes widened slightly, and he seemed frozen as he tried to process what had just happened. It was a rare expression from someone who is usually calm and composed. Then the laughter began. J-Hope ran toward him first, full of excitement, wrapping him in a warm hug. The other members quickly followed, surrounding Yoongi in a circle of laughter and affection. In the middle of the crowd, Jimin and Jungkook stepped closer too. Jimin's bright smile was impossible to miss, while Jungkook laughed warmly at Yoongi's surprised reaction. The two of them stood close, enjoying the moment they had helped create. For fans watching, it was a touching scene. Not because of the surprise itself, but because of the love and sincerity behind it. Yoongi is known as someone who rarely shows his emotions openly. He often expresses his feelings through music rather than through big gestures. But in that moment, it was clear that he was deeply touched. He tried to hide his emotions with a shy smile and a few quiet jokes, but the warmth in his expression revealed everything. Jimin continued watching him carefully, making sure their Hyung was enjoying the moment. Meanwhile, Jungkook brought his usual bright energy to the room, joking with the members and making everyone laugh while staying close to the group. Moments like this remind fans of something important. BTS are not just a global music group. They are a family. Behind the massive concerts, the millions of fans, and the worldwide fame, there is a friendship that has been built over more than a decade. And inside that room at HYBE, that bond was clearly visible. The staff members who helped organize the surprise were also smiling widely. Many of them have worked with BTS for years, witnessing their journey from the beginning. They know how meaningful these small moments can be. The surprise itself may not have been grand or extravagant. There were no huge stages or dramatic effects. But that simplicity is exactly what made it so special. Eventually, Yoongi thanked everyone. His words were simple, but his smile carried genuine gratitude. At one point, he looked around the room at the members, almost as if he couldn't believe the effort they had made for him. In a quiet corner of the room, Jimin and Jungkook shared a small laugh after everything had settled down. For them, it might have felt like just another memory among the many moments they have shared as part of BTS. But for fans, it became something much more meaningful. It was a reminder of why BTS continues to inspire so many people around the world. Their music is powerful, their performances are unforgettable, but the real magic of BTS lies in their connection with each other. And that surprise for Yoongi inside the HYBE building captured that magic perfectly. Jimin with his glowing blonde hair under the lights. Jungkook quietly helping things fall into place. J-Hope bringing joyful chaos to the room. And Yoongi standing in the center of it all, touched by the love of the people around him. All those small moments came together to create a memory that fans will never forget. Because sometimes, the most beautiful stories are not the ones told on stage. They are the ones that happen quietly behind the scenes, between friends who have become family. Purple Heart.